Casto here with Mayoshi, and today I'm going to show you one of my favorite things to do in Akalabeth lately, which is treasure hunting. To do treasure hunting, all you need to do is find a couple maps, you get them as regular loot from monsters, grab yourself a shovel, some way of unlocking chests, I'm using lockpicks, and start searching for it. I did some soulstone shenanigans on Mayoshi, and now she has cartography at 100 and lockpicking at 100, which is much more than you need. When you double click a map, it checks your cartography skill and shows you, if you succeed, it shows you where the treasure is, and then you can look at the map and try to figure out where that place is. If you click this menu thing here, you can try to show approximate location on the world map, and it will draw you a line telling you how to get there. This is close to the city of Yu, so we can take Moon Gate and get there very quickly. Let's try to get the route again. It's not updating the world map for some reason. Let's save and close, and open it again. Oh, because we took the wrong moon gate. It's the west moon gate? Oh, it's the U moon gate. Okay. Now we are very close to the place where the map was supposed to be. Then we follow the line, being careful of any monsters that might be along the way, like there is a portal here that spawns a demon, but we have no time for the demon today. This treasure hunting is a nice break from dungeons because you get to explore the overworld. There are maps in all sorts that will lead you to all sorts of regions. There's a lot from Rodoria, the Serpentiles, the Savage Empire. They all have different drop rates. Like this is a plainly drawn map, which is the lowest tier, so we won't get many rewards from it, but it will be a good way of showcasing the system. And as you can see here, we are approaching the coordinates of the map. There's a whole lot of trees in here, so we might want to go to our options and terrain and turn off those things that make the game actually beautiful and just look at this for clarity. Once you are very close, you can click the try to pathfind button, and it will take you to the tile where you actually need to dig. So to do that, you unequip your stuff, put your shovel on, get off your horse because you can't dig while riding, double click the shovel and click the map. And for some reason it doesn't show like the tile is here. Let's try to pathfind again. And we found it. We also aggro the cougar accidentally, which makes for a more emotionally charged dig. So as you go, the treasure will keep coming up. And eventually dirt patches will show up, and then the chest itself will appear. Superb treasure chest of Zara the Diviner. And here we go. When it's done, a bunch of mobs will spawn. So let's get out of there quickly, get our weapons back, and take care of them. It's very important when you're treasure hunting that you can deal with mobs spawning on top of you. But the starting ones are not very difficult. When we got here, the chest is locked, so we have to deal with that. Let me use my lockpicks. And it quickly yields to my skill. It's trapped also, but I have the remove trap skill. And look at that, we got a whole lot of coin and ore and some alchemy stuff, different containers. I had quite a few artifacts while digging for treasure lately. And just in here we got another one to add to our collection, Hunter's Headdress, which is one that I actually wanted for my archer. So let's take this stuff up. And as we take items, more monsters will spawn. She has a weapon that does a poison on area, which means that we will be committing crimes against the wildlife in here, but I hope that they forgive us. So let's take more items to showcase to see what else will show up. What the fuck's this? An alchemy flask that looks like a very interesting implement. I think that only when you take the things that are actually valuable, more enemies will spawn. So we are probably in the clear here. And there are more gems that you can take. So as you can see, it's very simple. Open the map, decode it, dig, then unlock the chest, fight the monsters, get the treasure. This was a very easy one and got us a very nice artifact. Mayoshi has a gigantic amount of luck on her gear, but I have gotten artifacts with characters that had like 100 or 200 luck on them. So this map now says that it is completed, so it has no more use for us. Let's drop it. And I have another one here. Let's show approximate location on the map. It's all the way up there, close to yet another moon gate, thankfully. So we type magic gate, and an arrow shows us where the nearest moon gate is. This character that I'm playing is already quite strong, but you don't need all of this. Getting your cartography skill to 100, it's really inexpensive. All you need are a bunch of scrolls that you can make with wood and some time. You can just... I had the tinker that made me a bunch of tools that made the maps, made a lot of scrolls, and left Mayoshi there for a little bit, and she was done with it in no time. So now we go to the west, I believe. Yes. And look at that, we are already very close. Cesaria is the easiest place to do this because the mainland has a lot of travel points. And she's thirsty again. Well, anyway. But you can have a lot of fun in Lodoria and in the Savage Lands with maps as well. Just be mindful of the monsters in there because they tend to be generally tougher. So Armor Ignore is an amazing special attack in this game. Let's continue, we are almost there. Then when we reach the place, we try to pathfind for it. And then get off our horse. And try to start digging. And we got it in the first try this time. The Suburb Treasure Chest of Siang the Monk. Let's see what it has for us. Let me just go down here and get my stuff back. It's much easier if you have a dress agent with a hotkey so you can get your stuff. I just didn't bother with it. The monsters from the treasure chests that spawn won't really drop anything, they just disappear. But that is fine, you still get plenty of stuff from the chests alone. Chest is locked, so we have to unlock it. It's also trapped, so we have to deal with that. You can use a 10-foot pole, especially a crafted one, has a really good chance of avoiding traps. And we got the Nox Nightlight artifact. Defense, hit, luck. What does ours do? Oh, lower mana, lower regent, luck. We put all the points in luck in this one. So let's take it and see if something shows up. Nope, let's keep taking stuff. A whole lot of coins. Some magnificent shield that we could ID. A lot of beeswax for crafting our rune books. I would like you to stop teleporting me, Miss Toad. Beeswax is a resource that you are always after if you play a lot of alts like I do. A unique ceremonial statue of a mermaid. I'll take that. That sounds fancy. And since we are here, let's also take this clock. But as you can see, there's not much to it. Grab yourself a shovel, start digging, and the artifacts will pile up. And that's it for this video. Thank you for joining me. Hope you had a good time and hope you have good drops. Bye bye.